Aspirations of hiking 13ers, 14ers this summer, then now is the time to start preparing. So here are a few suggestions in Tomer's Trails.
6 a.m. spreading rain.
May is the perfect time to start preparing for the summer hiking season. That means building up your fitness before tackling 13ers and 14ers. If you took the winter off, then you'll want to start small and work your way up.
My heart rate's up. I'm having to take breaks every 3 or 4 minutes.
That man is exhausted.
Where's the elevator for the ride down?
That was Chris Parente on a climb of Quandary Peak. By building up your fitness, you'll enjoy the climb more and reduce your level of risk by avoiding exhaustion.
I've trained for Mount Evans on these trails, and I've trained for the Pikes Peak Ascent here on these trails. These trails will whip your butt into shape because they did mine.
That's Anna Marie Meagle. She uses trail runs on the Hogback as part of her fitness routine. Another option is Green Mountain in Lakewood, where Leanne and I spend a lot of our time hiking and running.
I like that even though there are a lot of people on the trails, you can still find your peace and your solitude while you work out.
Mount Falcon near Morrison is another great option.
It had been many years since I'd been up this trail, and I've seen a lot of mountain bikers today, a lot of walkers, hikers, runners. What are your thoughts so far?
It's a beautiful hike and very accessible. Beautiful views.
You're ultimately looking for vertical gain, in other words, hills, to prepare your body for the bigger peaks. Jim Davidson is a good example. He did a number of hikes up Horsetooth Rock west of Fort Collins wearing a heavy pack to prepare for Everest.
I did a combination of things this time. I've trained for big expeditions before, so I did what I did previously, but this time I got more serious about it, more scientific about it. You know, I studied some training programs from some others and kind of stacked that on top of what I've been doing. Really got stricter on the diet, and quite frankly, it's because I'm getting older.
A certain amount of suffering is going to be unavoidable.
Well, we made it to the top. It was surprisingly emotional. It was probably the most difficult and the most powerful thing I've ever done. And I don't know if I'm hooked or not, but I'm sure as hell glad I did the first one.
And if done right, you might share the same sentiment as Chris Parente. I just use Chris as an example. I mean, certainly you understand.
Yeah.
But there are so many options close to town aside from the ones that I mentioned. I mean, it's endless, really. In Boulder, you've got Boulder, South Boulder Peak, Bear Peak, Green Mountain. I mean, with lots of vertical all over the place.
But you showed Jim Davidson from Horsetooth to Everest. I mean, he's preparing to summit Everest next week.
Yes. See, that's the thing about mountains. Just metaphors, really. It doesn't matter. The scale, even if you just start small and build your way up, it all counts.
And you're building up your physical stamina and some of your mental toughness and acuity and how to judge your situation.
That's right. So it's not just physical. You need to understand, and you'll, over time, believe in yourself and say, there's suffering involved. This is not always easy, and that's part of the key.
You know who's not in shape? I heard that Darth Vader guy breathing like this.
I tried to encourage him to climb with Tomer, but there's such a reward in climbing too. Like with a lot of exercise, you don't get that reward when you get to the top, though. Like amazing.
You remember that, don't you? On that climb, because you were there.
Yeah. I didn't cry like a baby as much as Chris Parente, but I did cry.
It is almost 8 o'clock. We'll be right back.